The round table.
Gentlemen,
Aye.
let's broaden our minds.
Lay on, gentlemen, and let them know what's what. Fire at will.
It's time for action, gentlemen.
Gentlemen of the round table.
What's the topic of discussion?
Civility, gentlemen. Always civility.
Yeah, you heard that.
Oh, more?
What? Speak more. Talking.
Ben.
Hello, how are you?
No more, Kevin?
Fuck, man.
He had to get the angry Kevin level. He got the laid back Kevin. He needed to get the pissed off.
He has to get the normal Kevin level. All right, we're good to go, Marcus? All right, that's Jackie with the prayer.
All right, man, I guess I'm praying to Satan today.
Clever
Always
choice.
Satan, fucking hail Satan, man.
Hail Satan.
I saw a demon this week, and I finally know what he looks like.
What does he look like?
He looks like an old man, gaunt, with red glasses. He blew a kiss at me from outside of my bakery shop, and I looked him right in the eye, and he told me I had nice thighs.
That's
So I guess, Satan, I'm gonna
From
fucking...
outside?
Yeah,
You
man!
like screamed it through the window?
He said, nice thighs!
That's
And then he
good.
blew me a kiss.
Maybe he
And
said
I
nice
am not...
thighs.
No, he said thighs. He blew
He
me
might
a
have said
kiss.
thighs.
I
You
think
got great
he said
thighs.
thighs. I got good thighs.
Sure.
And Satan, I'm gonna say thank you for my thighs. I got my fucking Rannigan Thunder thighs, as my mama fucking calls them. It's all
Rannigan.
from you, Satan.
let's
Fuck
get a
yeah,
mic on these
hell,
thighs.
Satan. That's what my fucking thighs sound like.
Well, it sounds like they're in hell.
So that was
Go fuck yourself, everybody.
that was a prayer.
Yeah.
So do we say amen now?
Amen.
Amen. All right, welcome to the round table of gentlemen, everybody. Jackie does have amazing thighs, and if I'm an old man, if I make it to that age, I'm going to find a girl that looks just like you and creep her out the same way.
It probably
then.
is like, you know, in Back to the Future, old Biff. It's
Yeah, it's probably me.
Yeah, like
Oh,
his
man, does
red
that mean
hair.
we get married?
We
though?
also just watched Looper, and now I have a memory of actually doing it. Looper! Which is really bizarre. Did it sound like nice thighs?
No, because he waved at me through the window, and I waved back. He blew me a kiss, and he said, nice thighs.
Did he use his
And then
hand
he-
to blow you a kiss? Or
Yeah, and
just
he
his
went-
lips?
That's very
And
romantic.
and then he walked away, and no one else saw him.
That's the
Ghost.
old man equivalent of sending a nice little text message, being like, hey, let's hang out.
He had red glasses on.
Why not?
He's a hipster.
No,
Williamsburg.
man, he was old.
Red frames or red lenses?
Red frames and red lenses.
Oh, that's scary.
See, I think he was just an optimist. He's probably just looking through those
Think
rose-colored
so, man?
lenses.
It
yeah.
was
You know,
really-
devil's-
it was
everything's looking up
creepy.
for him.
He's trying to look at an old
He's doing
school
great
3D
right now.
picture.
It's possible. All right. Well, the guy talking there is Drew Yakuri. He's in the Chucklehead. Thanks for being here, Drew.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And then let's just go around and say everybody's names as we do roll call to make sure everyone's here, I guess.
Be remembered.
Jackie Zebrowski, I'm here. My thighs are here, and I'm fucking crazy.
I am Ed Larson, and I feel warm from Jackie's thighs.
Yes.
Nice.
Battered.
Holden McNeely, fucking Looper.
Looper.
All right. Yeah. Kevin Barnett.
That's Kevin Barnett from Guy Code.
Oh, yes.
Sky Code.
He's not on that. Are you on that?
He's on Guy Code.
How do you not know
Kevin's a celebrity.
I don't know. I don't look at the online. I don't have cable.
Kevin gets high school girls texting him all the time.
All the time.
And
You gotta ask the prom.
Fresh ass titties.
Oh, man. You should go to prom.
I should. I honestly would want to. My original prom was a disaster. I'm only 10 years too late.
That's
I can
fine.
go back.
Why was your prom a disaster?
Oh, man, you know, just fucking, I thought I was going to fuck all types of chicks. I just ended up eating at Denny's with my friends.
Yeah.
That will happen.
I went to prom alone, so yeah, it was really sad.
I shared a hotel room with my buddy because we couldn't afford to get our own hotel rooms for our girlfriends. So we were just like, we're gonna share a hotel room. So we just fucked next to each other all night.
Oh, well, at least you fucked all night.
Man, we were gonna swap, but everyone was into it except my girlfriend.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Dead
3
joke.
out of 4.
And then he ended up fucking her anyway.
That's a good friend. Yeah.
I have a feeling that your girlfriend just took the hit for his girlfriend because she didn't want to.
She was into it.
Was she hotter?
Ooh, man, so much hotter than my girlfriend. I was so mad.
Yeah, that's
So mad.
Malachi.
I was going to get in there.
None of us had a problem like that, though.
No.
Swapping
That's the
girlfriends
best
and
prom
eating.
story so far. By
My
far.
prom was 15 people in an American Legion Hall eating brisket.
That sounds great.
That is a great prom.
Sounds really
Malachi Nimmons. Malachi Nimmons is also here. Thanks for being here, Malachi.
It's nice to be here. I'm just shocked that these two stories came from. I expected them to be swapped. Like Kevin's just suave as fuck, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I ate at Denny's." I expected him to say he was the one.
Wait, did you
fucking
say
the girl next
Barnett
to his
is
friend.
suave as fuck?
Yeah,
I was at the bar with
don't
him
think
yesterday. I
that's
promise you.
true.
Yeah, man. I'm one of the best.
No, he is. Kevin and I, whenever we go to the bars, I'll tell you, we do very well. The ladies are always coming up to us and then walking away and stuff.
Yeah.
But they enjoy us.
I got that sultry ass voice.
Well, you were bashed by a couple of gay guys yesterday at Union Pool.
I don't even recall this.
You don't remember that?
What happened?
Well,
Sounds
we were
like
all
a hate crime happened.
Did we go to Union Pool also last night?
No, you weren't there. You dipped off
Thank
after
God,
Skinny
man.
Dennis, which is a great bar here in Brooklyn.
That was the time for me. I had to remove myself from the equation.
Yeah, Kevin had to tell you to stop saying certain words to him because you were offending him.
I'm sorry, buddy.
I wonder what those words were.
Well, let's just say.
What'd I say?
Was it
I
bitch?
literally don't remember any of this.
That is so funny.
What did I say, Ben?
Well, you were discussing monkeys, and then I think Kevin was then the whole thing.
I mean, I want the word back, man. It doesn't mean that from me.
You can have it. But then it was about Jane Goodall. We were in the cab, and Kevin Barnett said he wanted a woman like Jane Goodall, and then I said, why would you want a woman like Jane Goodall? And then Ed said, it's because she loves monkeys, man. And then Kevin said, what you're saying offends me. And then that was the whole thing. So you kind of did set him up, Kevin, for the joke. But also,
You
Jane Goodall
did say you wanted to fuck Jane Goodall.
Hey,
Right.
man, look, that's the real me.
And I do think that Ed was honestly talking about the animal that is the monkey.
But like monkeys.
Yeah, a woman who loves monkeys is a wonderful woman. That's
All
what I'm
monkeys,
saying.
goddammit!
Kind-hearted.
That's right.
What?
Yeah,
wait,
you're
what
a
happened?
big dumb monkey.
I'm a big dumb monkey.
Well, yeah.
You're not
Ben
a
looks
porch
like
monkey. You're
Ben
just...
looks like a bleached gorilla.
Jackie,
Jackie.
take it easy. Anyway,
I said he's not.
it doesn't even matter. Jesus, what is wrong with you? You need to go in public more.
That's the best excuse I've ever heard.
It's just amazing.
No, I said he's not an N-word. Come on.
Yeah. By the way, Malachi, you don't have to say N-word.
Nah, but I
Say
don't
the
know.
word. I mean,
No, man,
I can't.
I don't like saying that word. It's so much pain.
I can't say it. You have to say it for me.
No, I don't have to say. I'm half white. I feel like somehow I'm not supposed to.
See, yeah, my girlfriend, she's half white. She tries saying it. It comes out all wrong.
I
Yeah.
can say
She
it
also
right.
has an English accent, so it sounds
It's really. I have to tell her to stop. Like, we live in Bed-Stuy, and I have to
Right.
tell her, don't say it in public. Like, don't say it on the sidewalk. It's
People are going to
just-
think it's me.
Yeah.
That's a major. That sucks. That sucks for you when that happens, Marcus.
That's a fun trick to play on your white friends.
Kevin, can you reenact the joke? Can you do an act out for that joke? Because none of us else can.
I don't understand.
Just say
what
the
you mean.
N-word. I would say the N-word, and then people. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
What happened with these gay dudes, man?
The gay dudes beat you up. The gay dudes were walking past you very aggressively. They pushed you. And then you came up to me and said, I've just been hate crimed, and I can't do anything about it because they're gay.
What was going
I don't
on? What was in the water
Yeah,
last
it's
night?
like, you know what?
sounds
I
like a true
literally
story.
remember nothing, so I'm just going to have to take your word for it.
I promise you.
Yeah.
Full moon this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it was?
The FSU game. No, I think it had
I was
something
feeling
to do with the FSU.
The FSU
game.
shit got, I mean, people were crowd surfing
Yeah.
in a sports bar.
There you
That's
go.
crazy. I love it.
It got very, very interesting. Anyway, Malachi, you don't say the N-word at all, huh?
If I get mad, I say it because then, like, I feel like I could be angry Malachi now, and it wouldn't sound as scary as angry Malachi. That, like, if I kind of have an alter ego that grew up in the hood more than I did, so he talks more like he's from the hood. So
It's
that's
interesting. Your alter ego who grew up in the hood sounds exactly like the white people use it, just like full of rage and anger.
No, it's not. I mean,
So
it's not
is
full
it?
of
Do
rage
you
and
say
anger.
it like specifically towards someone, or is it just like if a Christian gets pissed off and says, "God damn it"?
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Nah,
It's like,
When you stub your toe?
Yeah.
nah, I don't know. I wouldn't say that.
That's interesting.
That one makes sense.
Yeah. All right, Mark.
I'm going to go see 12 Years a Slave later tonight.
Are you going to see it tonight?
Yeah, tonight.
Cool.
After
Pat
this.
yourself on the back, man.
I'm excited to watch that movie. I'm a first-generation American, so I fucking hate all
Yeah,
the
it's got to do it.
fifth-generation
It's
whites.
got nothing to do with me. I hate them too.
Boy, I cannot make that claim.
No.
My family's been in this country for a good 300-400 years. So
Okay,
we're,
38 years.
we don't talk about our time in Georgia during the 1800s.
We were talking about going to the movie dressed up as like Thomas Jefferson.
Oh no, yeah, that was Ed's big idea was to go
Like
dress
people
as
go
Thomas
Batman,
Edison.
like dressed like
Or
the
Jefferson,
Joker and
rather.
stuff.
I'll put on overalls.
You
I
have
would
to
love
drag
it.
Malachi in by his hair.
Yeah.
Can we go together?
Yeah, I'll put on some
Your
overalls.
underwear.
That'd be great.
So
But at
here's
the
how,
end of the movie, you're wearing the suit and Ed's in his underwear.
here's how it works. Like I'll run up to the line asking people like, "Do you know which way north is?" And then Ed can come up chasing me. That'd be hilarious.
Get back here.
Yeah.
That's the third time he tried to run away from me this week.
Isn't that
Ooh, can I be John Brown?
Sure.
Yeah, and just carry around a little black kid and just kiss him a lot.
Whatever you
Who
want
was
to
John
do.
Brown?
Where are you gonna
Yeah,
get the
John
black
Brown's a
kid?
famous abolitionist who got hung back before the Civil War.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's a famous painting of him kissing a black kid. He's being taken off to the gallows.
Since Marcus's family was responsible for it, then he is forced to learn more about the history.
Yeah.
I am an art historian. Goddamn it.
Yeah.
I love a good fiction film, so I'm excited.
Yeah, Schindler's List, 12 Years of
That
Slavery.
probably is fiction. I don't believe that slavery actually went down the way it did. One thing,
Of course it did.
No, it
You
didn't.
crazy?
No, it didn't. No, because black people couldn't write and read. So how are you going to write the legend when, of course, white people are going to say we want everything.
Heresy.
They could talk.
White people were dejected, or black people were dejected, and then
They
then
did
we
have all
decided
those
not to let.
folk songs.
Come on,
It's a myth,
Frederick
man.
Douglass couldn't read and write.
It's a myth,
because
dude.
look, they have a big, massive field, like the biggest black dudes you ever seen. You telling me they had like 3 overseers on like a horse?
No one wrote the Iliad for 1,000 years.
Look, man, black people.
I didn't even know what that meant.
Black people just love big boats and cotton. That's what happened. You came here for all of that stuff,
Yeah.
and it worked out.
Did, man.
It didn't work. It didn't. Well,
I mean, I feel like we should all be in agreement. I suppose.
I don't even know what's happening.
I'm
man.
just saying,
trying
like
to
they
ride
would
the
have
wave.
been, they would have been overthrown. You can't have a field full of strong black people and a house full of skinny white people, and tell me that actually works out for a long time. It's so
Haters gonna
crazy.
hate.
Little shackled up they were.
Yeah.
All right, Marcus. Let's go to it.
Slavery conversation, everyone.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Proud of us
Was
all.
that the roundtable slavery
quiet.
conversation?
Yeah, we got a little bit of history in there.
Yeah.
We're just rapping.
Yeah.
You know what? I feel like from now on, every episode, 10 minutes of slave talk. Let's do it.
Yep. That sounds great. Oh, our audience is gonna
Let's change
love
the
it.
name, man. Change the name of the podcast.
Slave talk.
Slaves at a table.
Mostly white people.
That's what Comics Unleashed actually is. It's called Slaves at a Table. All right, Mark.
This Robert Allen.
Yeah. Exactly. Let's do a news story.
While being chased by a cop, a Connecticut man allegedly threw a parrot at his uniformed pursuer, who was bit on the hand when trying to shield himself from the feathered projectile.
Kevin, I don't know what it was about the story, but I immediately thought of you.
Me
just feel
too!
like this is something that you would just like throw a parrot at a dude to get
I
him
used
off
to
your
have
shit.
a joke about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, about getting shot to death by gangsters because I threw some birds at them or something.
Which would be, I guess, I feel like throwing a bird at somebody, that is the closest thing to a nature's bullet. It can fly. You can possibly
Parrots
attack.
are really mean, too,
Oh,
and
yeah,
they're very
vicious.
loyal to their masters.
Visually, though, there's probably nothing funnier than a bird being thrown at somebody.
Amazing.
That's how vicious the parrot was, too. That was a good... That parrot knew its job.
Yeah.
It came in biting.
It must be weird to be a bird and get like thrown because you're not flying. You're actually sort of like falling for a little
It's
while.
like a
and
dog
you-
falling in a pool, though. They just immediately start to fly. It's fine.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Well, Louis Santana, 32, was arrested Tuesday night on several charges, including assaulting a police officer, disorderly conduct, and animal cruelty. A patrolman...
it's not cruel to the animal.
Oh, come on. It can fly.
Yeah.
A patrolman responded to a call about a fight encountered Santana on a Waterbury street around 10 p.m. When Santana bolted, bird in hand, Officer Gary Kaichar gave chase. While fleeing, Santana turned and threw the white parrot at Kaichar's head. When the cop raised his hand to protect himself, the bird bit his finger. Kaichar was treated at the scene for a bird bite.
Oh my! Treated at the scene. You can't drive yourself back to the precinct and put a Band-Aid on.
Sounds like pussy cop condition.
We better call the ambulance.
And you know, bite the fuck out of you, man.
That is true.
And the guy almost got away. He was apprehended while hiding in a nearby building. So that means the cop got bit by the bird, and just stopped.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah,
I guess so.
Yeah, you get bit by a bird, you're done. Yeah, if I get bit by a bird, I'm going home.
I'm just imagining
fucking packing it in. A fucking bird bit me. This city doesn't want me out here today. I'm fucking going home.
I'm here to serve and protect you. I get throwing birds at me.
I'd be a terrible cop. I'd always be going home for my naps.
Yeah,
so much fun.
Yeah.
I'm imagining the bird bite unit, and they haven't had shit to do for like 6 months. And then,
bird bite unit?
We got the call.
Oh, there needs to be a Law and Order bird bite unit.
Well, following the bird tossing, investigators learned of a burglary Tuesday evening during which jewelry and a parrot were stolen.
Burglary.
Yes!
I like that one. I like that one. You're back, Jackie. You're back.
I mean, I personally didn't think that was necessary.
It wasn't racist, though, Kevin.
It's a free podcast.
Oh, by the way.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Kevin from Chicago. Kevin, not you, Kevin. A different Kevin. A Kevin in Chicago, longtime listener, big time fan. He's he's been bedridden for a couple of months, and he's rocking and rolling though, and he's a large fan. So this goes out to you, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin.
Fuck yeah, man. Burglary.
Did you read the email?
I did. Did he didn't? He said his favorite episode or podcast is Roundtable one of his favorites. That's
no. He did, I mean, I have no
he
idea.
said all of the
Of course,
podcasts.
it's his favorite. It's the best one.
I know.
Yeah,
But you might be listening to
The
some
rest
other
of it's
stuff.
fucking shit. Why is he even listening to it?
All right, I don't know if we have to go there.
It's all garbage.
I'm just saying, if we're not on the fucking list, then we take back the compliment.
He's a paraplegic.
Well, we're not one of his favorites, and then it's fucking bullshit.
Kevin, I know we're one of your favorites.
Of course
I know we're one of your favorites.
Of course, he likes the best.
Yeah. We talked about it on a top hat.
Elvis
so of course
Presley,
he's listening to
Coca-Cola,
that.
Roundtable of Gentlemen.
Kevin.
Yeah, this is Kevin Week right here.
Kevin Week.
Yeah, this is Kevin Week. So all the shows are dedicated to you, Kevin.
Okay.
Today.
Well, yeah, if you do it for all of them, because we don't fucking know, man.
We don't know. He didn't specify. He just
Kevin,
loved
can you
all of
send
us.
an email back just saying that
Which
you only
ones?
hate Roundtable?
Yeah, which podcast do you like so we can give you proper dedications and we're not just fucking
What if
saying
we're not on the
bullshit when
list?
we not shouldn't be saying stuff.
All right.
He's fucking listening.
He's hearing it. He's
guys
destroyed
make him work
He's
real
so
hard.
sad now because of Holden. It's all Holden's fault.
I just need proof. I need
You
some
crushed his spirit, Holden.
Anyway.
Oh, by the way, the bird was reunited with its owner.
Oh, that's
very
nice.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
Yeah, so that's
surprised
nice.
that cop didn't
Shoot
shoot
Kevin
it.
a bird.
Barnett? Or,
No.
Oh, Kevin, our listener.
No, don't give it to Barnett. He'll fucking throw it at you.
Yeah, exactly. Kevin's gonna end up with- be a roundtable
But I'd
story.
like a bird though, man.
What kind of bird, though? What kind of bird would you like?
Oh, if like, honestly, an African gray.
They're really nice.
You lit up like a. I just can't believe how much you like birds.
Here's the thing, man. You don't understand.
I've never seen him
feel
so
like, look, I think people forget birds can talk. What the fuck is that? Think about it.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Well, if we're gonna get you an African gray, we're gonna have to put together anywhere from $500 to $1,000.
Well, because they live for like 80 years. They live for a really long time. Kevin, you finally have a life partner.
Yeah.
Because God knows you're not going to have a human one.
60
No,
years.
you're right.
This bird.
Yeah.
They
I
live
need
for
that
80
shit.
years?
60.
These birds?
They're also like the most intelligent of the parrots, man. They talk up a storm.
And they're beautiful.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Let's get Kickstarter going.
Lovebirds are nice.
Yeah.
I like lovebirds.
Where can people donate their money to for Kevin's bird?
You're not getting him a bird.
You gotta get him a bird.
Set up a Kickstarter.
Yeah, people want to send some money in. They should be able to send
He'll
some
have a
money
bird
in.
like 2 weeks. He'll have a bird.
Yeah.
Get Kevin a bird. I don't know. Email me at cavecomedyradio@gmail.com.
You got a bird.
If you would like to contribute to Kevin getting a bird, if you have a bird that you want to give Kevin, I mean, we can make it happen.
I love it. We'll start a new
throw it
charity, Kevin's Birds.
Yeah.
Kevin's birds is very nice. I love it.
It's just a bunch of Cuban girls.
That's right.
What about the other Kevin gets no birds?
No, the other Kevin's because Barnett took them all.
Barnett's
so,
getting
yeah,
them.
Katie got
Yeah.
them.
I'm gonna have a house made out of birds, man.
Every time you leave the house appears.
I can't even tell you. You know, they say there's feather pillows, but imagine just sleeping on a fucking bed
sleeping
full of
on
birds.
birds.
This morning I was walking to work. I was walking through Greenpoint, and I saw a man holding a pigeon, and he was shaking it around, and it looked like the pigeon's head had been ripped off like by fingers.
But
you call the police?
No.
Yeah, but
I had
for
to get
you,
to
the
work.
guy that told you nice thighs was Satan? The pigeon guy wasn't what you led with?
That's the thing. This guy that said nice thighs was a kind gentleman. This other man's a pigeon mutilator.
This guy definitely ripped the head off the pigeon, but it was so early this morning that I was like, I just got to get to work. But it was so weird because I could see his head on the ground, and he had the insides of the pigeon in his other hand.
He's gonna fuck the inside of that pigeon.
You think so?
Definitely.
Oh yeah, he's prepping it on the street too. He's bold as fuck.
It's probably still warm.
It's called the fly job.
Well, if you pull the head off of a bird, specifically a pigeon, there's still going to be a neck stem sticking out. So fucking the neck hole of a bird is not feasible.
Yeah.
I didn't see a stem.
It's a fucking the ass.
Well, I've seen a lot of birds get their heads pulled off.
I know you have.
I've seen a lot of dove get their heads pulled off, and the dove is very close to the pigeon in physiology.
Just saying for the joke, I just feel
If you're gonna fuck a bird,
right,
fuck it in the ass.
The dove
fuck it in the ass. Remove the neck bone. Apparently,
Yeah, you got
that's a thing.
There's a neck bone.
Or cut a hole in his stomach.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, guys.
There we go.
Pigeons
really don't get any respect, man.
They don't.
Never.
I love pigeons.
I have no
Y'all
problem
see-
with
remember
pigeons.
I had that. I put a picture up on Facebook, probably like it was a while ago, but it was like I was just walking through my neighborhood and there's like a boot, like a Timberland, and there was just a pigeon stuffed into it, face first, butt sticking up in the air, dead as fuck.
That's a funny prank, though.
Yeah, and I think like a couple months before that, I saw a pigeon. It looked like it had gotten run over, but it was on the side of a wall, so it was just smashed up against the wall. And I sat there for like half an hour just trying to understand
what happened.
How fast? You probably take like crack or something.
God knows what they eat. They eat a bunch of different things.
Oh, man.
Every festival, pigeons are fucked up.
We had a
People
keg
drop
party
off
back
too
in
many drugs.
Tallahassee one time, and when we woke up in the morning and we looked in the keg bin, there was a dead pigeon in the water. It was fucking disgusting.
it
We
drank
left it there
itself
for
to
like
death.
5 days.
You got to.
And then we threw it in my buddy's air conditioning unit.
That's what you do with it. That's what you do with a dead pigeon.
My uncle races them, man. I can get you guys racing pigeons. Like, I'm going home a couple weeks. I'll bring you guys all back a pigeon.
We're in Brooklyn.
That's Mike Tyson's big thing.
Exactly, man.
Yeah, you go over to Bushwick and there's all kinds of pigeon coops on top of
Formations.
buildings.
It's so
Remember
I
the
used to
J-Train
watch
anywhere?
it.
You'll see him doing
The
those
crazy
circles.
formations every night at dusk.
I just offer you guys
Sure,
a
that's
bird.
what you
I think it's the most romantic thing you've ever said. Every night at
True,
dusk.
because they would do like the big tornado formations, and they would like on different apartment buildings, and then they would like do this like shit together too. Man,
Maybe
pigeons
that's
are
all
where it's
like
at.
all of that shit is just ritual, man. They're feeding Mike Tyson that power. I think it's like pigeons in general are probably proud of that dude. That's why he's so strong.
I agree. So Mike Tyson uses pigeon power.
Oh yeah,
19 years old, champion of the world. That makes all the sense.
Saved his
Other
life.
than that.
Kevin got a new
No, he
Mike
was
Tyson
when he
shirt.
was championship
Oh
of the
yeah,
world.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
a joke.
A lot of people talking about that shirt.
Yeah. Kevin's got the best sweater in the world.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson
You
dressed
saw
like
it.
Mickey
It's
Mouse.
a sweatshirt with Mike Tyson with Mickey Mouse gloves on and a Mickey Mouse trunk. It's not that good of a shirt.
Is it
And-
not that good of a shirt?
No, it is not.
How much
And-
attention you get that night?
It was crazy, man.
Yeah.
I get the fucking bar immediately. Groups of people, whole groups coming up to me.
Right.
God damn that fucking shirt, man.
I'm sure they love the shirt.
My
and
life
hated
has
the person
changed.
wearing it.
Listen, I'm a different dude than I was Thursday before I got that shirt.
Well, now you have the shirt. so
Who were
people
you
are actually
before
talking to
you got the shirt?
It's a fucking sad ass nigga, man. But now
He's a nice guy.
I got
He's a
this
nice
shirt. It's on display in my room. I have a picture of it that I just look at from time to time when I'm not wearing it. I got to keep it safe. I got to keep it secret.
failing at that.
I can't wait to get a bird for Kevin and then have the bird destroy that shirt.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no, no.
Oh,
that's the
Malachi-
end of that bird.
Malachi, you're a well-dressed dude. Do you ever find did you get laid in certain outfits? Do you wear an outfit to go out there and get laid? I feel like everyone's got that one shirt, those one pair of slacks, that one button down that you wear, and you go out and you're like, I'm gonna get fucking pussy because of this.
I got a good shirt.
What do you got?
My that blue shirt. That's a blue and green plaid shirt.
You've done
That's a
well in
good
it?
shirt.
That's a pretty successful shirt.
You get ladies?
In that shirt.
Yeah.
My horse costume.
Yeah.
That works?
Yeah, that works, but I need a buddy. But that's how I get the girl, because I'm like, oh no, I'm only half the horse. I need a second to do it. But then I'm totally naked inside the costume so they can get in, and it's like, oh, you have to put your hands here to make the
Are
horse
you the
move.
butt of the horse
Yeah.
or the head of the horse?
I switch, I go back and forth. depending on what position, depending if I want my ass eaten or her ass eaten.
Right.
Man, you will never have a single friend.
It's called my horsey surprise. Yeah. You can call me when you want it, or email Marcus at Roundtable.
Cave Comedy Radio gmail.com. If you want to be a part of Holden's horsey surprise, either email me or
Send a pic.
Send a pic.
Just of your knees. I just want a close up of your knees and nothing else.
We should do a shout out to a fan that would maybe who's Renee Emedith. Emedith, that's a fan. We'll let him have the horsey surprise.
Yeah.
He's a listener.
Yeah, anybody can get the surprise. We don't have to
Nicholas or
limit it to
Corey or one of those guys.
There's all. Yeah,
absolutely. I'm working on saving up to get a giant raccoon costume, and that's going to change things up for me.
Right.
Yeah.
So we'll do a contest with the
Holden living in dumpsters dressed as a raccoon.
Yeah, that's the thing. No one gives a fuck if you're eating garbage if you're dressed like a raccoon.
Yeah,
you can eat garbage forever. Then no one calls the cops. No one shoots
I'll
you
be
away.
perfect because you have tiny hands.
Look at that raccoon doing exactly what he should be doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Going to
So
work
much fun.
every day eating the garbage.
It's so much fun.
How about you, Malachi? You wear something special or you just always get pussy?
Nah, man, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you wear. Like, you just have to trick them or be stronger or something.
Not
like,
true.
It doesn't matter.
Trick them. How do you trick them?
I mean, you just tell them you're gonna do good stuff and you like them and you understand what they're talking about.
So you lie to them.
Yeah, that's what I said. Trick them.
That is the whole
nice
game,
trick.
man. I
It
used to say
is.
that shit all the time. It's like literally, you just go out there and you try to trick girls into having sex with you.
Yep,
That's what it is.
exactly what happens.
Yeah.
Because there's never been a time when they're like, that was a wonderful idea. No, you guys, I'm saying you guys. Hey,
Are you pointing at me?
Yeah, you convince yourself.
You're the representative.
You convince yourself that it was a good idea. It's never a good idea. to
No,
fuck a
I don't
guy,
get
man.
fucked. I fuck.
Get out of here.
Jackie's different than
I don't care.
Malachi.
I don't
She
care.
does fuck.
She's got that
God
rocky exterior. I'm Jackie. Nope, that's not true. Like you regret it. It's not a choice that you make. We fool you.
Right.
I told
Oh
you.
my God,
I
you
told
broke
you.
Jackie,
When you
Malachi.
fucking Jackie.
Malachi lied to her to make her feel good.
My thighs.
Nice thighs.
Malachi, what's
was
the
genuine.
what's the biggest one you ever pulled over on a girl?
The biggest.
Biggest lie.
How big was the girl?
Well, she's gonna be fat.
No, I mean, I don't know, man. I think just like telling her she was important. That's probably.
All right, let's move on. And when I say fat, I mean beautiful, of course. And ladies that love the program, we love you. And that's Malachi Nimmons, and he's just making jokes.
Don't
And
get
you know
fucked,
what?
just
I'm going
fuck.
to give you guys a very romantic story right now.
Oh,
This is
great.
true love. No charges will be filed against a grieving man who sprinkled some of his dead fiance's ashes in a lens crafters, causing a Florida mall to be evacuated and shut down for 2 hours.
Florida. Where in Florida?
First of all,
Sarasota.
Old people town.
That's where Pee Wee Herman got
so do
caught
they know
jerking.
his motive for?
Sarasota police said a man on Tuesday sprinkled some of the ashes in places that were special to the couple. Officials said the woman had a connection to lens crafters in the Westfield Southgate Mall, and because of that, the man released some of the ashes there on Tuesday. The incident occurred just before noon when the man threw what was then an unknown substance into the store and then ran away.
How sad is their relationship if lens crafters is like the main go-to to sprinkle an ash?
I want to be sprinkled at lens.
Yeah. You probably just met her like 3 weeks ago while they were buying prescription lenses.
Oh, and the mall was closed because they didn't know what the white powdery substance was, and shoppers inside were asked to shelter in place until hazmat personnel could sample the substance and determine whether it was hazardous.
No. It's just his dead wife. Everyone come out now.
Fiance.
Out of there, if somebody's sprinkling shit, you don't know what it is.
It was
How
his-
are you going to shelter
It's
in
an old
place?
man.
It's his fiance.
It's his fiance.
So it wasn't even his wife. So they literally did just
He
mean the lens
says it's his
crafter.
fiance.
I he got
She ain't
he
gonna
got the
dispute
ashes.
it.
Who's giving this guy the ashes to begin with if they're not married?
I mean, probably the parents.
Isn't it difficult to get ashes?
Yeah, that's.
I mean, yeah, you have to. I mean, you have to have
Not in
power.
Florida.
I mean, you have to be able to. The next of kin gets the ashes of the body.
And the theory is that you spread your ashes someplace that you want to have eternal life, right? That you want to have your spirit. So now she's just at a lens crafters.
No,
in
I mean,
Florida?
I'm sure she got swept up.
That's the thing. It's like, what kind of logic? The place has janitors.
It's not an ocean. It's not a fucking mountain.
The good thing about I heard that you don't necessarily get completely into powder either. Like some of it's
There's some bones in there.
Yeah,
and
there's
shit.
some little clumps and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Well, a person has to be burned at 3,000 degrees for up to 2 hours for the entire body to be turned to bone. But a lot of times that doesn't happen. So
turn to
usually they
ash.
just sift through. They take the ashes and they sift out all of the bones, so you just get the powder. Usually
I want
in
the
a little baggie.
bones, none of the ashes.
Yeah.
Well, you can request that if you like.
How are your bones coming, Marcus?
Oh my God, they're coming great!
What?
I've bleached almost all of them. I use a toothbrush, and I dip the toothbrush in some bleach and then scrub them. It's taken me days and days. But
Kevin from Chicago. If you want a bone, Marcus will send you a bone.
yeah, I'll send you a bone.
Yeah, we'll send him a bone.
Send him a bone.
No one else. No one else.
Yeah, no one else gets a bone.
So
Kevin
ask
from
us about the
Chicago.
fucking bones.
Kevin from Chicago, you'll get a bone.
I'm curious to know as far
Put a
as
condom on it.
do whatever you want to do with it, Kevin.
Boner. Like a boner.
Where would you want your ashes scattered? In any mall, in a mall place. I want to go to a
Gadzooks.
Jinx on that.
I'd go with the Chinese place at the food court.
Yeah.
Fredericks of Hollywood.
Ooh, that's not bad.
Crotchless panties forever.
Ooh, yeah.
Disney store.
The Disney store is oh, you imagine that would have been more terrifying if he would have spread his ashes all over the Disney store.
Wetzel's pretzels, man.
What
Delicious
about
ass buttery
Auntie Anne's
pretzels.
pretzels, though?
But Wetzel's though got that butter.
I don't know. Auntie Anne's has got some butter. She's got butter.
Yeah.
How about Flips?
Flips would be good.
What about you, Drew? Where?
Probably, I'd have to go with my first job was at a Pac Sun, so that's the closest thing to being at the beach in the
All
mountains.
over the glasses.
Yeah, my first job was a Pac
Some
Sun also,
Jinkos,
man.
really? Yeah, you get some
dude.
Jenko jeans in there.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
Definitely.
Get some Vans.
13 inches in diameter.
Maybe a Hot Topic. I feel like Hot Topic would be a good place.
Yeah, right.
Remember Hot Topic?
You gotta freak out some people.
Yeah, you'd be surrounded by a bunch of moody bitches, man.
Yeah,
That's why
true.
you do it, though.
Yeah, okay, because you get off on
Get
that.
it on them.
What do you
Yeah.
think, Malachi?
I think just by default, I have to go to the Foot Locker or something.
Oh,
It
yes.
just hasn't been said yet. There's no
Foot
other
Locker
place
would be
to
a
go.
great
All my
place.
places
Why,
got
were you
taken.
gonna go to the Disney store too? You can come with me.
Build a
One
bear.
potato, two potato?
That was my second.
Sharper Image or Brookstone. You could put your ashes on a massage chair,
That's
get
pretty
your
cool.
ass massaged for the rest of your life.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Spencer's Gifts.
Spencer's Gifts.
People
Oh,
would
right.
probably just buy it thinking that it was a gag.
Man, they take you to their
Wow.
big mansion.
Well, that's interesting. Well, we just definitely listed a bunch of stores that are in malls. That's great.
It was a really good topic for a segment.
It was an interesting topic. Yeah. I should throw it out there, you know? Throw it out there. So now is this guy, he's not getting charged.
He's
though.
not getting charged at all.
Even though these people had 2 hours where they had to be, in the fetal position in whatever store they're in.
Yep.
You imagine the poor husband who got drugged to the mall by his wife to go to fucking JCPenney so she can get some shitty
Screaming at
pants.
the old man. 'Cause
Yeah.
You know he's sitting there too.
Yeah.
Well, police said that the mall and the Sarasota Fire Department could seek to recover civil costs from the man. So the mall could seek to seek lost revenue from this dude.
Oh, leave him alone. Love is real.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
leave
it's
him
not.
alone. Well,
Can you imagine that wait, like when they were waiting to find out if it was going to kill him or not? And like the delivery of that message must have been like some mall employee or some shit. Like, hey, y'all wait for 2 hours. We find out it's going to kill you or not.
Yeah. Hey,
I
shouldn't
wish
we
I
just
could've
be
seen that.
evacuated and not just like hanging out here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, if it's
hold on.
if it's some sort of anthrax, you can't spread it among the general population.
No, they have to kill everyone in the mall. And that would be
Would've
awesome.
been a quarantine.
Yeah, do a Nairobi. It'll be fine.
That's actually a great horror movie. Quarantine in front of the
Quarantine
inside
in
the
a mall.
mall. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
Kill
the
a
twist at
bunch
the
of
end.
people.
Is it just turns out to be some dead
The
person's
dude's ashes.
Yeah.
Thought
The
of
first two work so well.
Yeah.
That'll be the first time a riot ever happens in a movie theater when that twist happens.
It'd be perfect.
Dawn of the Dead, that's the one in the movie theater, right? Or in the
mall.
Dawn of the Dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in the mall.
Interesting. Interesting.
All right, next story, Kevin. This one's for you.
Oh, fuck.
Another one?
Stories in a row?
Yeah, yeah. Well, don't
Kevin
worry,
Burke.
Jackie. I got one for you coming up.
Do you have one for me?
You know what? This one's kind of for you too.
Okay.
So is it for Holden and not Kevin?
I don't want to share this.
Yeah, I love it.
No, you're gonna have to share this.
I
one.
have an erection.
Come on, dude. You
Oh my goodness, Marcus, let's get to
Feel
this
how
story.
hard he
getting
is from
grease
across
all
the
over my
table.
news stories.
A jealous Saudi husband divorced his wife after she posted a snap of her kissing a horse online.
That was
It is
definitely
for
for
both you
Holden.
and
Yeah, that's for Holden.
Yeah.
But you love horses.
Yeah,
But but he is one.
Yeah. That's the thing.
The innocent image of his spouse tenderly planning a smooch on the four-legged filly's face at a farm near Riyadh was apparently too much for him. Humiliated by the picture, he reportedly wanted her out of his life and immediately informed her they would no longer be together. Emirates 24/7 reports that the newly single woman, quote, does not regret what she has done.
Yeah, that dude missed out on his fucking chance for a banging ass threesome.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wait, where
Fuck
was she
that
kissing
guy.
the horse? Just on the little face?
On the mouth.
On
Yeah,
his
It's a
teeth.
big face.
Probably
No,
his
she
muzzle.
on the cheek.
On the
On the
cheek?
cheek?
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's
Oh,
adorable.
fuck Saudi Arabian man.
Yeah, well, certainly fuck Saudi Arabian men. I mean, they're a sexist breed who are absolutely insane. There's no doubt about that.
Not all of them.
No,
What is wrong?
I'm trying to throw out my BC there. I'm trying to go
good.
grab it for a bone over here.
All right,
How
everyone-
many Saudi Arabian men have
Oh,
you
look.
fucked?
Look at how sweet she
none.
is planting that little
Here,
kiss
this is
on
the picture of the woman kissing the horse.
You can't even really see it.
And look, she's even got her face covered.
It's kind of a sexy picture.
Yeah, it kind
Yeah,
of
but
is.
where is she, though? She looks like she's in some sort of arena.
She has a
Yeah,
race.
maybe it was a
at the racetrack.
race or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
She probably wasn't allowed to go to the race, and that's why
Yeah,
he was
exactly.
upset.
She said she is very proud about that picture as it expresses her love for Arabian horses.
And they're a beautiful, beautiful group of horses.
Arabian horses are beautiful.
Drew, what would a woman have to kiss for you to break up with her or, divorce her? I mean, I feel like this guy must have really hated horses. Perhaps if she would have kissed a pigeon or a chicken, he would have been fine with it.
And what store in the mall would she have to do it in?
I think. I think a good start is
One
if
potato,
she's
two potatoes.
kissing another dude. First of all,
Yeah.
A dude is the
That's
worst.
breakupable, right? And then you wouldn't want it. She's probably doing it
Non-human.
somewhere else.
Yeah, but what's
somewhere
something
that you
non-human?
think she'd never seen. Oh, something non-human.
Yeah.
Probably.
What about like a jellyfish?
Or a goose?
Yeah, something.
Ooh, that
something
means she's
weird.
a demon.
What do you think, Malachi?
Ooh, an armadillo.
Oh, something. Oh man, I don't know. There's
really
a lot of things in a non-human that would turn me on if a girl kissed it. Like,
Like what?
Fuck yeah, like a dildo.
yeah,
Or a goose?
That's a good one. That's a good point.
or like a bicycle
like a
or some
squid.
shit. Like
A
it's like, I don't know.
bicycle.
Like I don't know about it. Like it's never happened, but I feel like I can find a way to make that work. Like
that
I'm
would
very
turn
determined.
you on?
If a chick really wanted to fuck a
I'm
bicycle,
saying, look, if she really wants to, and that's what I have right now, then it's just gonna have to work. So
That
I
would
find
make her a
way.
mechanophiliac. We talked about this last week.
Yeah.
Malachi's very open-minded.
I'm not
is.
open-minded. I'm just determined not to fail. So, I have a goal. I have to get there. If I have to go through a bitch that's licking a bicycle, then so be it.
All right.
I guess if that's
Fucking
okay.
beautiful.
Yeah, and there
Yeah,
are a lot of people who do lick bicycles and things like
People
that.
love bikes, man.
And then you come on the bicycle seat, I suppose, and then she licks it off
Or sits on it.
or sits on it. I could see how that could be hot.
Yep.
There was a time in my life when I was really into chicks on bikes, man.
Yeah.
Just like biking
I mean,
around.
living
Yeah.
in this city, that'll really get you into girls on bikes.
I used to be
Fuck
like
that, they
really into
smell bad.
bikes. I was all about bikes, and I was like, man, I see chicks on bikes. I'm like, man, fuck, dick's hard, shit. I like bikes. Chicks on bikes.
You're a
Together.
monster.
No.
Am I though?
No. We all know.
I'm
what
just
you're talking
specific.
I'll tell you what, man.
I think
You got to
that's
get
right.
on fucking OkCupid with that shit, because I couldn't date half the girls on there because they were all avid bike riders, and they fucking wanted dudes that rode bikes. And I don't ride bikes. I'm afraid of bikes.
I had a real Williamsburg, Brooklyn situation today. I was walking to go meet Edward Larson at Roebling Sporting Club, which is a fun little bar, and a biker passed me, and it was a male, white fella, and his butt crack was showing, but he was wearing a thong. And so I saw his entire ass, and then with the thong, and I just kind of shook my head. Just kind of a shake your head kind of moment. What are people coming to?
It's too bad you didn't have a rock in your hand or something.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can stone him. I just don't understand why these. I didn't realize that men were wearing thongs now. He didn't look like a gay guy. It wasn't like a gay situation. I think this is just this guy's cozy undergarments.
Someone should be.
I mean, the thong is a controversial.
somebody should
Jackie,
beat
you
him
don't
to
like
death?
thongs, right?
No, I don't, but I don't think you should beat him to death.
No, I don't want to beat him to death. I was just wondering. I was like looking at it. I was like, well, that's
No. Eddie
interesting.
wants to beat him to death.
I don't want to do it. I want to pay to have it done.
Yeah, I mean, you
How much is too much to pay for having that guy beat to death?
$40. Dude,
Too much?
I'll go 35.
$35.
You're not gonna
pay
get. You're not gonna get what you're looking for.
I
for
just
that.
feel like
I
thawing
don't
on
know,
a
man.
bike is
I don't
rough. I feel like it's already hard
That's
enough
what
with
I was thinking.
underpants.
Right.
Because underpants goes up your ass anyway on a bike.
But then he's biking, and I was just very confused. I
Yeah,
just
maybe the
wasn't
underpants
expecting
just
to
went up
see
his
it.
ass a bunch.
No, they were cut. It was a cut high. It looked like ladies' panties, and maybe that's what he was wearing.
Yeah, maybe
Maybe
that's
you
his
just
thing.
come home from
Yeah.
fucking banging the shit out of some hot bitch.
Grabbed the
and-
wrong underwear.
Yeah,
Yeah, and made the classic mistake, like, oh, I was wearing these boxer briefs. This thong looks exactly like what I had when I came in.
That's interesting.
Oops.
Yeah, it's like Everybody Loves Raymond.
I hope I never fit into the underwear of the woman I'm having sex with.
Oh yeah, your underwear is going to be far, far too big for you to fit in. Don't worry about any of that. You don't got to be concerned about that. You'll fit in her bra though. That's for damn sure.
Damn.
I got a wide back.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
think
yeah.
he would. He's wide.
Yeah, that's true.
But his...
Go ahead.
Say what?
Let's talk about his dick.
What's what?
Say it.
What happened?
Never mind. I take it back.
Is it just me? This is a weird episode, right?
It is, I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, I love it too. I mean, we did, do 10 minutes of
Slavery
talk.
talk.
Yeah, right up
Slave
top.
talk.
at the
Let's
beginning.
start that up
That'll
again.
get you.
All right, Kevin, what are your stances on it?
Open and close.
Man,
with
I
it.
just wish we could go back to it.
Yeah.
I mean, we can.
Yeah,
I mean, it's up to you, Kevin.
it is up to me, I guess.
Marcus just lit some incense. Thank you for doing that, Marcus. It started to smell like a poo in here.
I mean, we've got a sewage problem.
Okay, yeah, it's a little poopy.
Yeah, but I did light some incense. So, Kevin, slaves?
You can start calling me.
Marcus, you can't say that. What the fuck is happening?
Hey, I understand, man.
Yeah.
My people are Jewish. We were slaves too.
Bad at it. I used to put.
What do you mean? They built pyramids, man. They were great at it.
Yeah, they got
yeah,
aliens
that.
involved and shit.
Yeah.
That's how they
Jews
became
are
slaves.
aliens.
They
That's
knew the aliens.
moral of the story.
Yeah.
Exactly. Actually, that makes y'all bad at it, dude. We built fucking all of America. We didn't need
That's
no
right.
fucking aliens to help us.
That
is true.
You guys had some, you guys
there,
had
man.
some technology working for you.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
That is very, very true. Men and slaves built America.
What about the Native Americans?
No,
They
They
didn't
weren't
build shit.
slaves.
they were not.
They built
No,
teepees.
some of them were slaves.
Listen to that, Jezebel.
Yeah.
Listen to that.
Jezebel
excellent.
doesn't listen to this.
No,
Jezebel?
Yeah.
The website? Oh, it listens to it. It links to it. Yeah, they link us.
no, that's
We have a whole thing.
it's not true.
Yeah, no, the Roundtable is huge on Jezebel. Yeah, feminists love us. Yeah.
Yeah, and speaking of which, I have a story right now that can only be described as Jackie's perfect storm.
This is the story.
All right.
Yeah,
Why do you look so sad, Kissel?
because it's just going to lead to things. It's
I'd
fine.
be good.
I've been trying to curb the racism of the show, but it's just not happening.
Can we talk about that cab driver?
Oh, yeah. In a
dude.
second.
what?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Marcus, what's the story?
We'll get to it. A Chinese bride mistakenly had sex with her new husband's groomsman after jumping into the wrong bed. She then filed rape charges against him.
What a fucking cunt, man! Oh
No.
All right.
That's not how that went down.
So-
That's not how that really went down.
I mean, that's the story.
I think that's also the best cover up I've ever heard in my life.
You think so?
Yeah, man, you know when women cry rape, when it's like, oh no, we actually wanted to have sex with each other.
Told you they never do.
No, sometimes they do, and they're like, oh no, he raped me. I didn't mean, I wasn't cheating on you.
Well, here's what happened.
Yes.
Mrs. Huang went to an outhouse bathroom during the night and entered the wrong room on her return. When she woke, she realized what had happened and ran through the house yelling, "Help! I've been raped!"
This certainly doesn't help the stereotype that all Chinese people look alike.
There's that one in there. That's for sure. It actually
Also-
quite enforces the stereotype. You could argue it strengthens the
They
stereotype.
didn't have any plumbing in the house either. I think that's a stereotype.
Yes.
Oh,
I mean, she gets out of jail free here, right? I mean, the guy's still married to her, and I suppose if the
Well, here's what happened. After everyone gathered, it was decided that the groomsmen should pay the newlywed couple 20,000 yuan, which amounts to about $3,500.
Okay. That's Yana's Asian shoes.
Yeah.
Wait for the fuck?
Yes. But he refused, saying he didn't feel that he was the one in the wrong and didn't have the money anyway.
That's great. I mean, I just also love it. It's like, you're not an adulterer. We're going to make you a prostitute. You're going to give us $3,500 for the fucking bang. I mean, it doesn't really matter.
That's really
It's
nice.
not bad.
But the couple took the matter to police, but a county level court ruled that the groomsman was not guilty of rape.
I mean, she went in there and fucked this dude. I mean, could you ever kick a girl out of bed who just kind of wanders into your room and she's obviously attractive?
It's what we've all wanted since we were 12 years old.
Exactly. It's her wedding night too, so she's been losing weight. She looks fucking perfect.
I
She's
kicked a
happy
woman
as
out
shit.
of my room who fucking wandered in there one time.
What?
Ooh, she's horrible.
Well, she wasn't attractive.
She was all right.
Are you talking about Bad Neighbor?
Bad Neighbor, yeah.
Yeah. She got kicked out of bed downstairs. She was an awful woman.
Yeah,
what happened? Where was Bad Neighbor?
Tallahassee. I woke up. We didn't have a lock on our door.
Okay, it was she was shared between what? Ed, Tim, and who? And Palin, the punk kid.
No,
and
Henry.
And Henry, right?
Yeah, but Henry didn't ever do anything with her. But she always.
Because Henry has morals.
These are the
Henry
lovers
Zebrowski.
that are sort of passing her around, is what I'm trying to get across. This was a bad woman.
She once said the
She
phrase to
sounds
me,
like an amazing
I've
woman.
ran away from more places you'll ever go to.
Oh, God.
But then you didn't cuddle with her, huh?
No. I woke up and she was kissing me in my sleep, and I didn't invite her in my room at all, so I threw her out.
You should have cuddled with her.
No, you should have just fucked her and then tried to get money out of her afterwards.
Yeah,
You could have gotten $3,500.
Yeah, we got a dildo off her. Our vertifist dildo went missing, and I thought she stole it because she was such a whore. And so I went downstairs and accused her of stealing our dildo, and she got incredibly offended. And I was like, "Well, you got one we can borrow?"
And then she did.
Yeah,
and it was your dildo.
No, it wasn't mine. It was hers.
No.
Yeah, it was a gross
But then you
one.
just took it from her.
Yeah, we took it and used it.
So the murder fist dildo that you guys still use was previously inside of a woman.
Holden just lost it.
Yeah, I lost it in a cab.
Yeah.
Holden left a bag full of dildos in the back of a cab.
So you lost the one that you stole from me?
Yeah.
He lost all
but
the
they were
dildos.
all attached to a brain.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
what did that cabbie think?
Yeah.
He opened up the bag in the trunk, and it was like a giant brain that was like 2 feet tall, like
right,
3 feet wide, and a bunch of dildos, and probably a fake gun.
No, but silver skin-tight pants.
It's
Were in that
a
bag.
murder fist sketch involving a large brain. It's a huge prop that is attached to a bunch of dildos, this massive brain that they're talking about. Yeah, that cab driver must have really fucking... Is it a lottery
We
win
tried.
for
We
him,
looked
or is it
too.
like-
I've made a lot of calls. I've really tried to track that bag down, and that cabbie said no, there was nothing in his trunk when I finally got
shit.
to. Yeah, so he either
Nobody
he
had
either
all
freaked him
those
out or
dildos.
he loved it. You know,
didn't
but either
claim to
way,
have
I
any
wasn't getting that
knowledge of
back.
that.
You
Yeah.
find a bag full of dildos in the back of your cab, you throw it in the trash.
I mean, I guess unless you're fucking freaky, then you fucking go
You
home.
leave them on the street for a kid to find.
Yeah.
Jackie, you use a lot of dildos. Do
Throw it
girls
something-
actually use dildos?
I've never used a dildo before.
You use
in
like
my
a
life.
vibrator, right?
No, I don't have any. I don't have any of those
No,
things.
but like a finger thing, huh?
No.
I think most women prefer to use a vibrator.
I agree.
Speaking for women, I will speak for women.
you didn't speak for women. I don't know about that shit.
Most women like have like big ass things, Luby, and they have tassels, and they got this little like egg that makes their clit get
I know about the
balloon
egg.
up like
Yep.
a mushroom.
Yeah, but
And
if
then
you're a
they
real
have-
woman, you don't need lube.
Yeah, they
do you
jam.
mean?
I mean, either way, they're jamming those fucking vibrators up there. I've seen women; they can fit 4 or 5
Up there.
in it.
Sometimes
can come
girls
out of
who
that,
are
man.
roommates, they will steal the other one's vibrator. My girlfriend had a roommate who came into a room while she was gone, grabbed her vibrator, used it, and then put it back where it was.
I think that's
she knew
unbelievably hot.
she knew
I
that
love
she
it.
used it because my girlfriend is black. Her roommate is blonde.
Blonde pubes.
Blonde pubes.
I fucking even love it.
Yeah, she didn't even wash it off. She just fucking put it right back.
Okay.
You know, I'll tell you also, they like other objects. I knew a girl named the Human Billiards Table, and, you know, she'd be putting 8 balls and, like, billiard balls, like, in every hole. Yeah.
Yep.
Love quarters.
Vat of Luby in her
I know
closet.
about her.
A fucking vat of it.
Malachi, you ever stick a dildo in a woman?
Nope.
Marcus,
I
what's
have.
the next
All right, well, this next story comes from listener Brandon Wills, who posted this on our Facebook page. A gunman in a clown costume shot and killed the oldest brother of one of Mexico's most notorious drug trafficking families in the resort of Los Cabos.
Love that we're doing this story.
Is
Love it.
awesome.
Fucking love it.
Francisco Rafael Arellano Felix, 63, a former leader of the Tijuana cartel, was shot in the head late on Friday at a family gathering in the southern tip of the state of Baja California, sir. A person dressed as a clown took his life.
Love it.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Last
it's
thing
righteous.
you see, man. Clown with a gun fucking pointed right at your goddamn face.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, man. That's awesome.
Local media reported that the killer had 2 accomplices, but this was not yet clear. The gunman fled the scene, got away. Ariana
Those big shoes you can run.
Yeah,
exactly. He got into the world's tiniest car, but I'll tell you, it was fast as fuck.
So yeah, were his accomplices also dressed like clowns, or were they dressed like other things? Or?
I think they were just 2 accomplices, just 2 Mexican
normal
dudes.
guys.
I bet they were dressed as waiters. And one was dressed as a little girl.
Could be.
At the party.
Throw
Yeah,
way
yeah.
off the
fucking sweet.
Throw the police way off.
Right? And I hope too that the clown drew the gun on the dude and it was like some badass dude and he just fucking laughed his way up until the bullet went into his fucking head. Right? If he just went like, ha 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 ha, laughing at the clown.
Funny trick, clown.
I mean,
you'll have to teach it to me again sometime.
Yes. In hell, clown.
As comedians and as entertainers, I mean, this is sort of the perfect story, right? I mean, sometimes when you're on stage, you're making people laugh, you just like look at them smiling and having a great time, and you're just like, I'm gonna fucking shoot you. I would fucking love to just shoot you.
Yeah, I've never thought that at all.
I love my audience. I want to say, audience, I love you.
Beautiful.
Birds for Kevin.
Birdsforkevin.com.
Yeah, please help, man.
.org.
Kickstarter coming
Need
soon.
this.
All right, Kickstarter coming soon. cavecomedyradio@gmail.com if you want to give a bird to Kevin.
Horsey Surprise
Yeah.
as well.
And
Good
also,
bird, though, not a
Horsey
stupid bird.
Surprise and Birds for Kevin.
Yeah.
Who's gonna get some birds, man? Like somebody's gonna send you a bird. I believe that in my heart.
Yeah, that like might
If I
really
got that
happen.
call, I'd do it.
I hope so. If you want to send a bird, send it to 1093 Jackson Avenue, Queens, New York, 11101.
I mean, it's just gonna be dead.
I'll tell you what, too. Fucking bird seed. We need to care for these birds. We need bird seed cages. Anything you got,
Mirrors.
send them
Birds
over.
like mirrors.
They like mirrors.
I love
Anything.
Seed bell. Send us a seed bell.
You can
Yeah.
send live birds in the mail.
You can't send
Yes, you
live
can. I
birds
can
in
send
the mail.
anything.
How do you do
I
that?
swear to God, my uncle used to get pigeons in the mail all the time.
That's
Shits would come.
insanity.
Sometimes it'd be dead, sometimes it'd be hurt, but they would get there.
It doesn't sound like they're alive at all.
Yeah,
Sounds
they'd be
like a
alive,
message.
Yep. Natural, environmental, secure transporters. You can ship a live bird through the U.S. Postal Service.
Wow.
Man. Just need a box with those holes
Yeah.
in it. You got to get a special one. You're good to go.
So what's happened with this guy who got shot in the head by the clown?
Well,
dead.
He
Ariano
died.
Felix spent
Yeah.
nearly 15 years behind bars for drug-related offenses after his arrest in Mexico in late 1993. Extradited to the United States in 2006, he was later paroled and walked free on his return to Mexico in 2008. Another official working with state prosecutors said Ariano Felix, the oldest of the brothers who headed the gang, was not wanted by authorities at the time of his death. The possibility that his killer had ties to organized crime was being investigated.
Yeah.
Which means they don't know if this was a hit or just a clown with a nut.
It was
Clown with a what?
totally a hit. That reeks of mafia hit.
Yeah.
Organized crime.
I love
Has to be.
dressing up like a clown and fucking killing people. That sounds, it's very...
See,
I mean, you said that present tense.
Yeah.
I love dressing up as a clown and killing people.
Yeah. No, I was actually just in Mexico, which is pretty great.
All right, it's time for a segment from Holden McNeely.
Oh, now we're talking about man-made birds of the sky with choosing what's your airline going to be? What is your airline going to be? Marcus is a multi-billion-dollar fucking whatever. And,
Airline guy.
Airline distributor person. And
I own an airport.
and he's
wow.
going to choose which airlines go into his airport. He only got a couple spots open.
How many spots?
How many spots, Marcus?
Well, I mean, I own the airport in Dubai, so I've got 2 spots.
Okay.
Wow.
2 spots going in and out of Dubai, so it's a big fucking party town.
Yeah.
You fuckers. So let's say for me, we were talking about this earlier, but yeah, Sexy Holden's sexy fun airline. Fuck line is what it'll be called. And every seat's got a pocket pussy in the back and a dildo that pops up if you hit a button.
So
out
no
of the,
whores. It's just toys.
I've not talked about first class yet.
Oh, okay.
First class, business class, right? And then there's coach, right? So coach, you just got the pocket pussies and the dildos. All the movies are like fun, like Disney movies. And you've got like good stewardess and stuff with their tits out and stuff. There'll be a gay and a straight plane. So you pick gay or straight. And then in business class, you've got the whores, right?
Yeah.
You know, like a horde
Ladies of the night.
Yeah, you get like 2 positions for each flight. If it's a long flight, you get 4 positions.
Nice.
And then you go into first class, and that's all the fetishes and all the dirty, weird shit. And we'll pretty much accommodate any of your nasty bullshit. You fucking perverts don't listen to this. Fucking stop, you know, doing that nasty shit. But if you do that nasty shit, you got to pay a lot of money to do it on my airplane in first class.
Bestiality.
Yeah, sure, we'll have that option. Absolutely, why not?
Kids?
That's where we draw the line. Sorry, Ed. Unless you're the pilot.
We should get a...
then, yeah, we get different rates and
Get
stuff.
a midget and dress him up like a kid.
Yeah, sure, yeah, we'll do stuff like that.
That's great.
We'll have like Freaky Friday and stuff where you can go do some weirder stuff, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much
I like
it.
frying on Tuesdays.
Yeah, definitely. And like the plane looks like a woman with big tits.
Oh, wow.
Very nice. I mean, not aerodynamically sound, but
right.
I mean,
or obviously, if you're on the gay plane, to do with like a big dick and a fucking
well, I mean,
bald
the airplane looks like a dick itself, so
exactly. So it'll just be. You're right, Marcus. Thank you. You can come help me on the creative team if you want.
Oh yeah, I appreciate.
There's always
that.
a position open if you're not too busy running your fucking airport.
I got a question though, Holden, real quick. Now the straight and the gay. Now is that also separated by sex? Like on the straight plane, is there a bunch of waitresses with tits? Because there'd also be waiters with big dicks.
Well, no, we'll do fucking woman straight, woman gay. I'm willing to get intricate because obviously we're going to be charging out the fucking asshole to get on this flight. So yeah, there'll be a lesbian plane, a fucking straight. The problem is lesbian plane, it'll have extra pillows. You'll fall asleep immediately. Yeah, yeah, everyone just sleeping and moving in together. Well, each seat will be a little house, and the women can all move in together in their different house seats. You know, that's essentially all they're going to be doing. And like, yeah, watching fucking True Blood or whatever.
Cool, I like that airline.
I don't know, something like that. What do they watch? The O word or whatever. What is it?
The L word.
Orange is the new black.
Porno, right?
That's a great airline. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Airline. Yeah,
Kevin, what do you got?
Okay, so my airline would be called Soul Plane 2. And you would think that it's going to be like the movie. Outside, they're playing all types of hip-hop, butts are bouncing. But you walk in, and as soon as you do, the fucking door shuts, there's chains everywhere, and it's full of ghosts. So you're sitting in this haunted plane, dealing with all the ghosts of dead Native Americans.
Oh, wow.
And it only goes to Africa.
Oh, man.
That's great.
Well, technically, Dubai is in Africa, so you're good.
Yeah. Very nice. I have nothing. I have nothing. Nothing at all.
Wow.
No airplane.
Something about cheese.
Cheese airplane.
Cheese ways.
So you're talking a
to and from
Dubai
Wisconsin.
to Wisconsin direct flight.
My favorite is Marcus
Wisconsin.
trying to like give bid. Like,
Yeah, something like that there.
like that.
Everyone appreciates how hard you try.
You know. No, I do try. I am trying.
Kevin goes along with it.
No, I know. I always try. I'm telling you, I'm trying.
So an airplane made out of cheese. Marcus, what do you think about an airplane?
It's not gonna. I mean, he didn't say that, Holden. He just said the word cheese, and I'm trying to help him. I'm trying to give him some prompts, I'm trying to yes and you here.
Yeah, is the fucking pilot made out of cheese? What do they serve cheese?
You know, it's just all of that, and it is just.
And more. All that and more.
More.
Well, those planes are going to crash because cheese can't fly, so.
Is the pilot made out of cheese? Well, it's all that and more. And that's the slogan, and I think it's going to really take off.
Oh.
Dare I say? And I think a lot of people are going to have a lot of fun on my plane because I'm going to be doing time.
Stop.
Well, that's big. That's a big choice.
I'll be doing 25 minutes up top, but I'll be closing it off with another 25 minutes of the same material. And I feel like overall everyone's going to enjoy it. And at the end, it's be funny. Because when you're sitting there,
you have a little midget come out like Hell Day and he's like, "You on hell plane?"
Yes. I have a little midget, and everyone has little those little tree things that cab drivers put on their
the pine tree.
It smells like cheese though. And everything smells like cheese.
Do you give away cheese?
Yeah, and people order a steak, but they get cheese. And the bathroom is made of cheese. And if you fucking piss all over it, you have to fucking...
Don't fucking laugh.
Malachi!
You gotta fucking eat it.
What do you got?
You gotta eat the toilet before you leave the bathroom.
Malachi! How do you spell your name?
Malachi.
Ah, I put an extra A in there.
Yeah, Google that shit right now.
Malachi.
Every telemarketer, they just say the M and then like make up the rest of it, like random, like a G. That's not even in my name.
Magunga.
My airline would be Hero Airlines, and it would be dope because like you get your ticket, everybody gets a ticket, and you all get an item that's in a brown bag. You don't know what the fuck is in there. But at some point during the flight, like something horrible is going to happen. Terrorists are going to have to come attack. Like the pilot's going to pass out, and you can only use what's in your bag to save the day. So no matter what, you put random items in there. Like could be a chain, it could be a banana, it could be a juice box or some shit.
So like
matter.
Battle Royale, but on an airline.
Right? No, you're not trying to kill everybody else. You're trying to make sure everybody else doesn't die. But
Yeah,
that
you're
is
going to be the hero.
Yeah, you could all die. So you just have to hope that somebody like gets a gun or something if there's terrorists or whatever it is.
A defibrillator if someone has a heart attack.
Right. Yeah. So it's
going to be hard to put that in a paper bag, but
just somebody that's smart. I always want to have that moment where like the pilot passes out and it's like, who can understand English? And I'm the only one, so I have to talk to like the tower, and they tell me how to bring the plane in. I push the pilot aside and save the day. Oh, I want that moment, man.
Hell yeah, man.
You can live that moment on Hero Airlines.
That's great.
I kind of like it. Yeah.
Commercially,
they don't need that in Africa.
Gives you something to do for a few hours.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Drew.
All right, Drew, you're up.
I think we got to get rockets involved in this.
Absolutely.
You got to go outside of the atmosphere, like 17,000 miles an hour. You pay extra. You get to float around a little bit for like 5 minutes. Probably not that long. Probably like a minute and a half. You pay like an extra couple $1,000s.
Are we
you
going
got to
to
charge
the moon?
extra for everything on this airline. Obviously, you get like space food in a bag. It's a whole thing. But then you get like like New York to Tokyo in like an hour and a half.
So you're Richard Branson. You're running Virgin Airlines right now.
Richard Branson's my hero.
Amazing.
Yeah, honestly, he's like a real life superhero. He looks like Tony Stark and Thor had a baby.
All right, Jackie, what do you got?
All right, well, I mean, mine is a lot along the lines of Malachi's, except it's as if it's run by the devil.
Yeah.
So it's called Dubai Don't Wanna Die. And basically, it's millionaires. It's a small plane, all right? Millionaires pay. People can get on the plane, like public people can get on the plane if they have the money to get onto it. But one certain millionaire, every time they board the plane, is in charge of running it into the ground and then saving the flight. Ooh. But he sets it all up. He buys the Arabs to come on the plane and be the terrorists, and he pays people off on the plane to kill them if they have to, or sedate them. But not just terrorism. It's like if the plane goes down, if we start losing gas. But it's all set up by the millionaire before they get on the plane. And most of the people are into it, but their family does not know anything about it. So they want to become like, it's like, say you're a piece of shit. Say you're stealing all this money. You're trying to save your street cred with your family. So you set it all up to save them and everyone else on the flight. And so no one ever dies, but they get really fucking close to it, and you gotta kill some people sometimes, but everyone's in on it, and their families get paid off. You just fucking pay everybody off. You pay the pilots off.
I like it.
And you're just making a whole setup. It's like one way to Dubai, and then right back. They do it like once a week, back and forth.
Yeah.
That's
Very
like
good,
that's
Jackie.
like a mix of that, like
Now,
that movie, The Royal Tenenbaums, and that Michael Douglas movie, The Game.
The Game, yeah.
I love
mashup of that in the
time.
air. You could pitch
Make
that to
the
Hollywood.
make the cheese made a plane. That's what I always say.
I just feel like you would make a bunch of fucking money off of it. And also, it's like no one would die. Well, the terrorists would die, but...
Yeah.
Just get him. Just shop him from the fucking court system here.
Get actors.
Or actors. I guess no one has to actually
I don't
die.
know. Whatever.
But
I don't
whatever
know.
you
I
want.
like it when people die.
Yeah.
That's the thing, especially like if it's a millionaire and it's like, oh, this guy is gonna die anyway in the court system, so why don't you just pay his family millions of dollars, have him fucking shot on an airplane?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we can just recruit them from Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, or just the penal system in the United States of America. People waiting on death row.
The
You
what
want a
system?
fun way to die?
The what system?
Penal system. All right, okay. All right,
Eddie, what do you got?
I mean, obviously, Monkey Airlines.
Yeah.
Get a bunch of monkeys, teach them how to fly airplanes, like in Project X, that Matthew Broderick movie.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Yeah, they learned how to fly the airplanes.
Do monkeys get to also fly as passengers?
Yeah, everyone gets to go.
Everyone gets to go on it.
So it's great, also, like, you got monkeys are,
Stewardesses.
so you put them in little stewardess outfits and stuff, put some lipstick on the monkey, put them down the aisle, pass out some bananas, some lobster.
Everybody knows monkeys love lobster.
Yeah, we'll have lobster tanks in the windows. So you could,
right.
the lobsters are just constantly swimming around the airplane, and it'll be a nice little feature we have. Play a lot of luau music.
Ooh, can we have the monkeys randomly throw live lobsters at people?
You're not going to be able to control them.
Just give them a bucket of them. I'm sure they'll
It's
figure
going
it
to
out.
happen, but you're not going to be able to set your watch by
Lots
it.
of weed. We got monkeys smoking weed, monkeys taking pills.
Oh, man, monkey smoking weed sounds great.
Sounds like someone's gonna get their face ripped off.
I would definitely.
The lobster tank, and then I don't know, Dolphins games.
Yeah.
What else? Some Dolphins games.
So all your favorite things on an airplane.
Ed's the only person that wants to fly on this airplane.
I don't think it's
Monkey Airlines. A plane shaped like a big banana.
That's aerodynamic, because that's perfect.
Let me ask you this: can we do Dolphins games and Texas Tech games?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, Texas Tech games. All right, so Monkey Airlines.
Come on.
Wow. But I got
Like
two. I have two airlines.
I mean, who doesn't want to fly a Monkey Airline?
yeah, who doesn't want to do that?
You're gonna get stoned as fuck, eat lobsters.
They're gonna
fucking
throw it at your
monkey-
face.
Monkey's gonna rip
it's
your
gonna be
fucking head off.
hilarious.
Yeah, that's the thing. Monkeys kill people.
They're cute.
Yeah.
The pilot's a gorilla because he's in charge.
I do like them.
So
I
dangerous.
do
He's
like
in
them.
charge.
It's so dangerous.
And the other airline that we're bringing here is Soul Plane 2. Soul Plane 2.
People
Oh,
need
good
it.
I like Soul
fake out.
Plane too.
Nice
I
fake
thought
out.
for sure. I thought for sure.
Yeah, I
cheese
thought he was going with
airlines.
cheese waves.
I really
Oh my god, that was gonna be the worst.
Straight from Wisconsin to Africa 10 times a day.
Cheese airlines. Come on, everybody. The plane's made of
Milwaukee
cheese.
to Dubai.
You gotta eat the toilet to leave the bathroom. You gotta eat your seat. That's how you get it.
Malachi, you missed Monkey Airways.
Yeah, but Dubai Don't Want to Die is definitely the best one.
That's pretty good.
I don't like either
Kind
of
of like
those.
Malachi's idea.
I don't
No,
like.
no, except better.
I got a
Sorry,
bunch of filled up
Malachi.
monkeys serving us lobster and
No,
stuff.
I don't like that one or the one Jackie said. I don't like either of them.
Well, fucking Ed and Kevin won.
You didn't fucking
Oh, is
win.
that it? Those are the two
Yeah,
winners?
yeah, of course. Ghosts and monkeys. What else do I want?
Come on, man.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is
Either way,
me.
I'm done.
Ooh, apparently the studio's haunted.
That's Jackie. I'm Ed.
Is that why it smells so bad?
Nah, that's just a problem with
Ghost
recording in a
farts.
The
basement.
sewage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A ghost
right.
with irritable bowel syndrome.
Yeah.
Shitting everywhere.
Holden McNeely was
I'm
on the
burping.
show.
I'm
Holden
burping.
was
He was
here.
on the show.
Kevin was here.
All right, I need a
Malachi
cigarette.
was here.
Yeah, we're
I was here.
Drew, thank you for being here.
We're out.
I'm whatever. It's whatever.
I gotta pee.
I am still here. Yeah.
Follow us at rounttablegentlemen.com.
Oh yeah.
Send me
RT of
pictures your
Gentlemen.
thighs.
RT of Gentlemen at Twitter.com.
Twitter. Yeah. We're also on Cheese Plane.
Facebook.
I thought it was close there. Cheese Plane.
Thank you, Kevin Chicago.